We are live. Late, but worth the wait. We are live. Hope y'all are doing all right. It's a little break and craziness. It's all kind of mess in here today. We got somebody on here. Somebody's on. Let's see what? Ooh, there we go. We'll just leave them on for now. It's all kind of seven sorts of glary, but we're here. Who else is with me today? I see a few people popping on. Holy cow, we're late. Hello. Do I got sound? Do I have sound? Testing. 1, 2. Can you guys hear me all right? There's Jerry Hawley. How are you? Howard, how are you doing? Hope y'all can hear me. Can you hear me okay? Testing. 1, 2. Sweet. Thank you, Howard. All right. So, yes, I am a little late for our 7 o'clock live. Maddie, thank you. Maddie B, thank you so much. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we've been out and about. We are in Florida. Fortunately, Florida has the same getting dark earlier as Pennsylvania, so we have to deal with that. All right, Maddie. Oh, Maddie, yeah, cool. Matt, thank you, man. Dorks is in the house. The dorks are in the house. Yay! So that's cool. Hopefully you guys are doing well.
I just got back from going on a walk with the dogs
with
Esme and Mom.
Yeah.
Don't mind my messy hair.
So bear with me. I'm just on YouTube. Went live on YouTube, so I don't have my StreamYards going or anything like that. So just it's the first time in a while we've went live through YouTube. Weekend RVing is here. How are you doing? So yeah, I can't actually click on and highlight people. Keep losing you. Uh-oh. Hopefully not. Hopefully I'm not glitching out for everyone. The area that we're in is a little shady at times with reception, so hopefully everything goes well there. But yeah, so I hope y'all are doing all right, having a good day.
Hi.
We got Jerry Hawley in the house. We got Howard in the house. We got
Esme.
Matt from Dorks in the house.
Hi.
And we got Weekend RVing so far. We'll see if anybody else shouts out, comes on in. I know we're a little late. But yeah, so we're in Florida, and we got to if you're following our YouTube channel or our Instagram channels, we've had a pretty interesting Full-Time Dreams in the House. Hello. We've had a pretty interesting series of events to get here. We showed you on Instagram. We met our last live was it with the Dorks. Hey, Susan from New Horizons. Hello. I'm not on StreamYard, so I can't highlight people and stuff like that like I normally do. I'm just in YouTube. But we have some serious. We left Mayberry, and we left Mayberry and headed towards South Carolina. We got a flat tire.
Actually, we got another one. Are you on the first one?
Yes, the first one. And we got that fixed. $85 at Firestone. Got that fixed. Then we made it to South Carolina. That's where we met the Dorks. If you haven't checked out the Dorks, DORX, they are a channel that when we were live the last time, they happened to walk by us and while we were going live, and we ended up meeting up with them and did an impromptu interview. But so we were there for a week, did a bunch of sightseeing at the beaches, and went to Savannah, which was beautiful. If you get there, Savannah, Georgia, the one with the Fiddler, the seafood place. Yeah. We stopped at Fiddler's, which was a seafood place, and they had some good food.
I tried gator bites for the first time.
Yep, gator bites, gator
I had
bites.
clams.
Yep.
Normal clam person.
Hey, there's the McGuires. Hello, hello. How are you?
Hi,
Susan saying
girls.
we've been out looking at new travel trailers today. Thought you guys were going with a fifth wheel. But
the McGuires, tell your girls that they did great, and we will end up challenge accepted, and we will end up doing it on our channel.
Yeah, so we created an
Our
RV.
first video.
We created an RV Kids TV Junior, and that will actually be their first video here, when we get this recorded and everything.
Yeah, we have the intro and everything, but we don't have the video.
But yeah, definitely. And so went to South Carolina, did our thing, and now the McGuires are saying, "Woohoo! Look forward to seeing an RV Kids TV Junior." Yes, but we left South Carolina after meeting the dorks, and we got to meet Rayleigh Creative because there was another issue in South Carolina that my water pump that we just replaced back in PA. There was a gasket. Part of the gasket when it was replaced wasn't removed, and they put another gasket over top of it, and it started leaking
again.
So I was on K&R Destinations live the one night, and Rayleigh was on there. And Rayleigh, look, we got Brett's worship channel. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the RV Kids TV channel. Thanks for smashing that thumbs up button. If y'all can do the same thing, hit that thumbs up button for us. But just happened to be on, and Rayleigh Creative was on there, and they were in. He was in the same area as what in South Carolina. His friend is a mechanic, and I didn't have a certain few tools I needed. I do now, but his friend drove 30 couple minutes away. Minivan Mike, hello and welcome. But his friend drove like 35 minutes away, and helped. He brought tools over for me. Dropped the tools off, went and did some things, and came back and picked the tools up again. Didn't ask, wouldn't take a dime from me. And then Matt from Dorks helped me out with finishing that up. I had to take the water pump off again, put the other gasket on, and then put it back on. Everything's working well with that. No leaks or anything like that. Then we leave South Carolina, and another tire blew.
Every time, either before or after we cross the line.
Yeah, so from North Carolina to South Carolina, right at the border is when we blew the first tire. And then the second tire blew right before we hit the Florida. It was right at the Florida-Georgia line. I think there's a band called that. Is there Florida-Georgia line? But this time it was a little more expensive than the $85, but we ended up replacing all three of so all four of our tires are brand new. Yeah, dang tire issues. So it was both tires on the same side that went out. So we just replaced all of them. Let's be honest, because you were trying to pass Dale Jr. on turn 3. No, yeah, I was doing the speed limit just like I was when I went home past you guys, McGuire's. So, but yeah, it just I sort of felt it the second time because I never had a blowout on a trailer before. So look at Full-Time Dream. Wow, that really blows over and over again. Dad jokes.
So for the States, Mom got us these books, but then we started coloring. So mine Raylan's is called Esme's book for coloring and State's book. Raylan's is Raylan's coloring, and I have
Show them your haunted house.
I'm getting there, child. Mister. So first is Ariel. Mom, wherever she is, drew it. And then next,
Careful. There you go.
Next is my haunted house. It's not, Lane isn't a name. It's just like how you go on a lane on a road. So it says Rip Lane. So like the dead lane, and then haunted house. And That's not supposed to be a ghost, but then I did it on accident, so it looks like a ghost. And there's a ghost up here, like a silhouette of a moon. And then hold on, Rue. There's my little bat, and then my rainbow. And I know black isn't in the rainbow. Raylan thought the tree, that's supposed to be a tree, is broccoli, so I call it the broccoli girl. And Zero from
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay.
And then, if you know the game, it's Among Us. I'll tell the story. Then.
Don't tell a story.
Not
say
right
it.
now.
Yeah,
It's
don't
too
tell the
long.
story. Yeah.
And then Raylan gave me her Ariel, which I wrote. I love Raylan so much on the back, and I glued the Ariel on there.
So McGuire is saying, "Rest in peace, Lane." That's cute, very creative. Kyle or Ryan or both is saying, "What's up, peeps?"
I told him to come in.
McGuire is saying, "Broccoli on the head has Sophia giggling over here." Kyle and Orion saying, "I would have been here sooner, but sat through 20 minutes of commercials." Hey, it's Kirsten. Hello, Kirsten.
Hi, Kirsten.
Kirsten, go back a little bit
Hello, my
and
daughter.
go back at the end of this live. Go back to where you find this.
Yep. All right, so Raylan's
Okay,
going
me
to show you
too.
hers.
Okay, so
Get a little closer, baby.
it says
Kirsten said, "Hi, Mom."
Raylan. book.
She
Raylan's
said, "Hi, Mom,
book
miss you."
of
I miss you,
coloring
Kirsten.
and states book.
Yeah, let me hold it up for you. Okay. You
Okay,
can explain it.
That's mine.
You can explain it. I'll hold it.
okay. First is my haunted house. It has a ghost. And
Apparently,
then-
she has a really tall person
Another
that lives
explain.
in there.
It's a really tall clown.
It could be built. Was it built from Nursing Our Travel Bug?
Bill Nye, the sun.
No,
This is Nursing Our Travel Bugs,
No!
Sticks and Bricks.
no,
Notice the very
No!
tall.
I don't have
No.
a
no. It's
All right. Then we have
there's my little
Mr.
bat.
Batty,
Mr. Batty.
Mrs. Batty.
Mrs. Batty,
Mine's
Baby
Mr.
bat.
Batty.
Baby bat.
and
Zero. I didn't write his name though.
Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Christmas.
Nothing.
Nothing. Uh-oh, we skipped a few pages. This is
all
the
the way
winter that we are not going to be in.
Your rainbow's
We're
all
all
the way at the
sweatshirts
edge.
and pants today.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
chilly.
It
Wait,
was it's 66 degrees. Hitchhiking multi-poo. Hello.
Here's one.
There's
Here's
her
one
rainbow.
And
Holy cow.
Yeah, everybody, it's 63 degrees right now.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
little
but it's hot
chilly.
in here.
and here's my other rainbow.
And she
There's
has one
another
more,
one.
but she didn't
Mine, the cloud.
Sophie says it's a polar bear in the snowstorm. Yes. Yeah.
Thanks for the idea.
Yeah, there's the polar bear.
I'm gonna do it.
So that is their art. They've been doing art every night.
Not really every night.
Um,
but we're supposed to draw Jack Skellington, but it
Yep.
hasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Full Time Dream saying it's snowing here. You're missing it. We're not missing it, really.
I miss
Same
snow.
thing.
She
Yeah.
misses. Raylan misses snow a little
Same,
bit,
just a little bit.
No.
but Dorks is saying it's going to be 37 here tonight. Dorks, are you still in South Carolina? I think. Yeah, you said 3. Yeah.
Kirsten said it's cold there.
Yeah, it's like it was 66 when we got out of the truck to come into the house here to do the live.
Kirsten, I wish you were here
But-
too.
Yeah. So we did the 4. We replaced all 4 tires. The second time they were a little more expensive. Instead of $85 a tire, it was like $350 for 3. So we got hit a little heavier there, but still for under $500, we got all 4 tires replaced. Oh, Dorks are leaving for Florida on Saturday.
Ooh, where are you guys going first? Like
Yeah. What part of
Nice hair.
Florida are you in? Hey, there's Nursing Our Travel Bug. Hey guys, just finished dinner. Sorry we're late. Hey, we were late too.
Hey, where's her book?
Here we got. If you guys were in a Sticks and Bricks house, Nursing Our Travel Bug, Raylan drew a haunted house.
Haunted house. There's actually a really tall clown in here.
No.
See how
it's
tall?
Yes.
See how tall the door is? This is Nursing Our Travel Bug's haunted house.
No,
And
it's
the
not.
window. And then the kids live up there.
They live up
So
the kids live up
Susan's
here.
in southern
Hey,
Indiana, and it's 35 there.
I wanna show-
Oh, Dorks is going to
my
Orlando
pictures.
RV Park.
Dad.
Kyle, did you get your mail today?
No,
Yeah.
today's Monday.
Yeah, today's Monday. He was supposed to get it today.
Kyle, yeah, check your mail. And Kyle's saying it's
another
50
thing.
here in Kansas City.
Cool,
Love how you
dude.
had your hair, Esme. Kirsten said. But yeah, so we got the tires fixed. Unfortunately, when it
I
blew
have another thing.
the second
Kirsten.
time, that's awesome. Great haunted house. When the second tire blew, it was the front one this time on the door side. It actually blew the plastic fender off. That's somewhere along 95, like right before the
Does this
Florida
make
Georgia
you-
So if
line.
you go on
Yes.
95, go look for it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Does this
it's
make you
white.
look scary?
Lucky Dog, production moderator. Hello, how are you?
Does anybody like my hair?
Kyle said, look back in your chat when I first came in, I made a comment. Oh, okay. Full-time dream saying it's 30. Oh, by the way, I owe you a phone call. You're a brat, Esme.
No, you.
Dad,
No, you.
So,
Dad,
basically,
something?
So you did get it. He did
yeah,
get it.
he did get it. He did get it.
It was his. No, it was actually my
No, it was
idea.
your
but,
idea.
But then he was like, "Oh, the Spider-Man joke, Speedy or Spidey recovery.
Spidey
that
recovery.
was his.
Yeah.
That was his.
Dad,
Yeah. So
Say something.
we'll save it for Kyle if they do a mail opening on
can I say
Wednesday.
something?
If they decide they want to do some sort of mail opening, if you guys want to make it over there to KNR Destinations Live,
Dad,
this way, and we will then you can see what Esme sent to the Kyle.
Kyle, did you like the other thing too? Don't say what it is, but did you like the other thing?
Yeah, she made
Just
that.
say yes or no. I made it.
All right, so we got who else in the chat here? Sorry if I'm squinting, but so anybody?
Brett's worship channel says 34
Yes.
out.
Brett. Yep, 34 out where I am. That's too cool. That's too cold for us. Like
Kirsten,
it's
how cold is it there?
Hey, my hair's not that much.
Like Kirsten.
So Kirsten, I saw a picture. You guys
Can I
got the
say
spot you
something?
wanted.
yeah. Kirsten,
Where'd
they
they
got
go?
their spot they've been trying for all season.
Where'd they go?
They're at farm.
Can I say
That's fine.
something?
Kyle said,
Dad,
absolutely loved it. Got
Dad,
me all
can I say
in my
something?
feels.
Do you play with it?
something.
You already showed it to him.
That's such a weird question.
It's
to ask.
30.
Whatever.
Huh? Would you?
Nothing. La, 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 la,
Nothing? Okay.
la, la, la.
Let's rewind. Rewind. Mute button. Whatever needed to be done. So multi-poo. We are in Wildwood, Florida. So we're just south of Ocala.
See what Susan asked?
Yeah, just south of Ocala. Susan asks, has anyone heard any more from Thin Blue Lane? They have been having truck problems. The last I saw was his Instagram thing where he had that ticking noise going on. Not 100% sure. I was going to reach out to him last night but it was late last night when I saw his post. So hopefully he's got everything situated there.
He was up all night playing the game that I introduced him to.
But yeah, so yeah, we're in Wildwood. We got to check out a bunch of local places, and if you check out our Instagram page, you'll see some of we found this little this beach that's sort of secluded on the Gulf of Mexico, and the girls got to swim in the Gulf of
Kirsten
Mexico.
says it's 30 there.
Yeah, it's 30. Yeah,
Wow.
not missing that.
Oh, wow.
It
Look at
wasn't a
this.
tick. That was a knock.
Where's the spot that they've wanted? Kirsten.
Here,
The
Raylan wants
one
to
on
show
the
you
very
something.
corner.
Go.
So
One on the
yeah. So
end by
what's
Hope?
your Instagram? It
No.
is RV Kids
At the end
TV.
by
If you just
Hope?
type in RV Kids TV, that's our Insta.
The one that was
Um, I'm doing a worship tonight. Cool. So Brett's worship is doing a worship tonight. So if you guys are
Do
needing
you
some
guys get?
prayers,
Ray wants to ask. Do you guys get scared if you look like it at this? Boom.
No, not that. The haunted house.
the haunt-
Oh, do you guys get
Everybody
scared when you look at this? Boom.
But yeah, so everything is good so far. We got the tires taken care of, and we just have to order a fender for it, and it'll be all right. But everything else is good. We've met some. There's a few full-time families or RVers with fam. The one just pulled in
That way.
today, so it'll be exciting.
Do you think I would rock a mohawk?
Yes.
I don't know if you're frozen or if it's my phone.
So Brett's worship channel at 10 o'clock. If you'd like to go over there, you feel free to go over at 10.
Everybody pretend you're frozen. 3, 2, 1.
You guys, I think, are.
Sorry, guys. I need to head out. Hope things go smoother for a while. Yeah, they should. They should go smoother. Everything should be good there. But yeah, turn your Wi-Fi off and try it. Okay. But yeah, so we are. Everything's going smooth since then. No big worries. We are in the Florida. We're in the Florida area. We're hovering every 2 weeks for about a month and a half. Then we go over to Texas for a month, and then we changed gears a little bit.
Yeah.
We did a little gear change, and we're going to move back to Florida. So the reason we're going to go back to Florida is that I am going back to school. I'm going to school. So we will be in the Largo area, not Key Largo, but Largo, Clearwater area. I'm going to school, and I'm going to become a mobile RV technician.
Hi, Daddy.
You. Yes.
Did you see what Jason said? He said, I wish I was there so I could scare you guys.
Yeah, you can't knock on my windows, Kirsten. But yeah, so I'm actually going to go to school and become an RV technician and do a mobile RV tech for wherever we happen to be. And
Kirsten, you know the call that we called about the other day? It wouldn't even, if you came down, you wouldn't have gotten to see an alligator. We haven't seen one yet. Besides that,
no, we did see an alligator.
At a guy's, no, I'm talking about in Florida. Yeah. At a guy's front yard. So tell him the story.
Hold on a second. Okay. We'll tell him then. Remind me then. Yeah. So, woohoo! Look at you getting all educated and stuff. Kyle,
aren't you going to?
Thank you, McGuire's and Nursing Our Travel Bug. Yes, thank you. So we are, yeah. So I'm going to go to school. It's a 10-week program, and at the end of it, I will be a master certified technician, and basically be able to go anywhere we are. I can work and help people out with their fixing, and yes, make bank, as Nursing Our Travel Bug said. I keep trying to click on your comments, guys, but I'm not in StreamYard.
So why don't you go to StreamYard?
So because we already started. He just said he would be the master. Yes, I will be the master.
He's not sensei. He's not sensei.
Educated. Way to go. Yes.
Educated.
So yeah, I actually talked to the owners today. The husband, it's a husband and wife, and everything looks really good. And January 4th would be the start date, and then it's 10 weeks after that, and we'll be hovering around Florida for the winter, and then once that's done, then we'll head up back north for a little bit, and then we'll head back out and go west, and finally get to go west then. To Las Vegas area and stuff like that, where we wanted to go initially for the winter.
But we are going to stay, Kirsten, we are going to stay at Gettysburg Farms for a couple months. So
yeah, but yeah, Thin Blue Lane RV Life will be your first client. Poor guy just keeps having trouble with their RV and truck. Yeah, it does. They are having some trouble. So the best thing we can do right now is to pray for Thin Blue Lane, that they get a break from their travel troubles. So if everybody can just keep them in their mind, in their thoughts and prayers for next few days or weeks. Just keep praying for them. Keep praying for everybody that you know. But yeah, so that's the new news as of today. Tomorrow, I'm actually doing the enrollment process for the school, and it's going to go well. It's going to go very well. What is this? Kyle and Ryan.
Naughty, sir.
Number one
You
fan.
are. Yep, they're our number one, officially our number one fan of the day.
Sure, Kyle.
So if Susan, if you can pull Kyle and Ryan's link and share it so that everybody can see it. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. That will go towards something for the girls.
No, me.
We're gonna put all that towards the girls' education too.
Milo.
And but yeah, so the gator we did see a gator.
Oh, Milo.
We did see a gator when we were out at this beach on the Gulf of Mexico. We went on this fishing pier, and the girls got to fish a little bit. This random guy let them fish, and
Kirsten,
there was another fella there that we were talking with and saying how we were trying to find manatees and gators, and we haven't seen either of them in Florida yet. And the guy's like, oh, well, just put my address in. I'm right outside the park here, and you can go see Waldo. I'm like, Waldo? He's like, yeah. We named him Waldo because every time we go out of our house, we say, where's Waldo? Because he might be underneath the truck, or he might be underneath the porch, or he might be somewhere. So we have to say, where's Waldo? He's about a 7-foot gator.
He's pretty big.
He's pretty big, and he's fast. So we literally punched in his address, and we went over to his house. And he had gotten back already, and he walked us up to the gator, and we were probably maybe 8 foot away from the gator.
When he got in the water, we got pretty close to him.
Yeah,
when he was in the water, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he was talking about him and all that stuff, and he said, "You want to see how fast gators are?" He smacked his hands together, and the gator dove into the water, into the pond beside his house. And then circled back around and was just sitting there watching us along in the pond.
Yeah, but that's we haven't seen any. We had to go to some man's house.
Yeah, we had to go to this random feller's house. The McGuire's says, Sophie has a riddle for you. Why aren't our noses 12 inches long?
Because we're not Pinocchio.
No.
Do you know? Why aren't our noses 12 inches long? We don't know, McGuire's, please.
No.
Because if they were 12 inches long, it would be a foot.
Okay. Did he release? Did he put the answers? So Aaron's saying because if her noses were 12 inches long, it would be a foot. Is that correct? I'm guessing the McGuire's are saying ha ha ha. So that must be correct.
I have a riddle for you guys. Well, it's not really a riddle.
Esme, you're supposed to answer Kirsten.
I did.
Okay. Hold on. So, nursing our travel bug is saying good thing it dove away and not towards. Yeah, no. So this gator, even though it's wild, he has a fishing boat, and so when he backs in from fishing, he fishes 5 days a week. When he's done with backing his boat in, the gator Waldo actually comes up and waits for some of the when they fillet the fishes and stuff, the fish, and they throw everything to Waldo. So he's wild, but he's still
say hi.
He's still pretty. Hey, there's Kirsten. He's still he's somewhat friendly too, but KNR is saying, bah, dad joke of the day. It's not a dad joke. It's a Sophie joke. It's a Sophie joke. Oh, and yes, we saw that too, Susan. The tiny hands have arrived. Love those little tiny hands. Maybe I could give Jim a tiny smack.
So I have a dad joke instead of a riddle. I got fired from a job today because an old lady. I got fired from a job today at the bank because an old lady came in to check her balance. So I pushed her over. But I have a riddle. Why did the poop cross the road? Well, everybody else figured it out.
Yeah. Why did the poop cross the road?
Stop it.
We were scheduled to close on our house December 14th. I
Who?
wish it was sooner. Susan,
Hey.
their house is. Congratulations. That was actually pretty quick turnover, which is good. Pushed her over. That's hilarious, McGuire is saying. Okay, so why did the poop cross the road? Drum roll, please.
Because the chicken stepped in it.
Sophie said to get to the bathroom.
Because the chicken stepped in it.
The answer is because the chicken stepped in it.
Wait.
So the chicken crossed the road, but he stepped in his own poop and crossed the road.
Wait. I have a joke too. Okay.
Papa.
No. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Look.
Because the poop.
La 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 la.
Yeah.
Go.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Wait, you gotta let everybody.
Why did the what?
Chicken
The
cross
chicken crossed the road. Kyle saying, why?
You
Or
already
Ryan.
said that.
No, the chicken.
chicken.
Hitchhiking Multi-Pew. Thank you so much.
Thank
Can
you.
I
Thank you so
Yes.
much.
say joke?
Hitchhiking Multi-Pew. Susan and or Kyle, any of my mods, if you can also share Hitchhiking Multi-Pew's link for us since he donated to us. Thank you so much. Beautiful family. Hearts gotta head out. If you guys haven't checked out Hitchhiking Multi-Pew, if you're new, he's got a super cool storyline with his channel, and it is literally as it is Hitchhiking Multi-Pew. They hitchhike everywhere. It's super cool to watch.
Dad, can I say the joke?
Here, Kirsten's saying to get to the other side.
And
No.
the McGuires said why.
No. That's not why, Kirsten. Because the poop stepped in it.
What?
In the
It's
chicken.
reverse.
The poop stepped on the chicken?
Yes.
No.
No, it's the Popeye one.
Wait. So the first,
one.
hold on. Susan's
Sorry.
saying the first person who toured our house put in an offer. We were shocked but happy that it's happening that quick. Yes, it is super awesome.
All right, thank Hitchhiking.
Hitchhiking Multiple. Thank you again. Thank you again for donating. And once again, that will be going towards the children's education.
No. No.
So it'll be great.
Dad.
And
It
So,
will be towards the
no.
medium.
no.
Yeah.
So let's see. Kyle's saying, dang on it, she beat me. No.
Stop making that noise.
All right. So Rayland, you've got Sophie laughing out loud. Her giggle box has turned over. She can't stop and is starting to turn blue. You're making her laugh.
Okay. I have another joke. Okay.
Why did the Popeye?
Why did the pop?
What did the Popeye?
No.
Seriously. Yeah, that's like last night. You didn't like the chomping. All right, so
No, I have
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Why did the Earth go to the Popeye?
Why did the Earth go to the Popeye?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why did the Earth go to the Popeye? We'll wait for a little bit. My goodness, we're gonna have to close the door. It's a little chilly in here.
Well, your mom's still saying.
I don't know. Nursing a travel bug saying blue isn't a good color to be.
You saying my favorite color's not good?
No, because Sophie's turning blue from laughing. Nursing
Okay.
a travel bug, their nurse is a nurse, so just saying it's not. So McGuire is saying don't know why.
Because the Earth wanted to be a Popeye too.
So the reason why that joke is so funny is because I told Rayland how the Earth is kind of like a Popeye, where there's multiple layers and we are on the crust.
Yeah.
And then everything else
That's
is
what
like
she
the inside.
told me, so I made that joke.
Yep. Yeah, so the Popeye and the Earth are the same in the fact that they have crust. A crust. Yes.
And the devil is in the
Middle.
sauce thingy.
The middle.
Yeah.
The soup thingy.
All right,
with
you
vegetables.
made that joke. That's awesome. The McGuire is saying crusty layers. Yes. I learned about the Earth layers
I
last
like
week,
that
Kirsten
joke.
said.
Good job.
So,
I
yeah.
like that joke.
So, you guys, I hope you're all doing well today and this week. We are definitely enjoying this so far. Susan's saying she needs the girls' those furry outfits right now. It's so cold here. your pajamas that you had on at the Mayberry. So, guys, the Mayberry meetup was awesome.
Yeah.
We didn't do a lot of recording like everybody else did on from the channels. I do have coming up a review, and I did some drone footage and stuff like that of Mayberry. Figured to do a little different than what a lot of the other channels are doing since they were all doing them. So you're going to get a little bit of a aerial view, which was beautiful. Mayberry campground was a very nice campground. So if you guys haven't checked it out, Susan they have the Facebook still going for next year. If you're planning on going, make sure you get over there and reserve ahead of now, because the spots are filling up super fast. So let's see. Kyle saying you are super jelly, or we are super jelly of you guys, all full time and stuff. Yeah, but your time's coming. Your time's coming very soon, and I'm super jelly of your spots right now. All right, super jelly of your spots right where you got going on. Yeah. Let's see. Big question. I'm looking to buy a DJI Mavic mini drone. Do I need a license because I'm putting the footage on YouTube? No, you do not, because you're using it for your own personal use. Now, if you were saying, Susan, if you were saying that, or if you were going to another YouTube channel and saying, hey, you can pay me to do some aerial footage for you, if you go that route, then you would need to have a drone's pilot license, but you're excuse me, you're going to be flying it under recreational usage, so you wouldn't need to go that particular route. Did you guys see on Susan's map that there are some slots reserved by folks who aren't in our group? They're either going to love it or hate it. Yes.
Does anybody remember?
Make sure you put out warning signs. Yes. So but yeah, to answer that question, Susan, there are a few things that you do have to, there are a few things that you should do. One of which, there have been channels told me to get license for it. No, you don't have to. There is a few things FAA is going to ask, or you're going to be required to do by federal law, which one is to register your drone. The Mavic Mini, you won't have to technically because it's under the weight limit or weight restrictions, but I would still register it anyway. It's like $5 or $6. But I wouldn't worry about a license, because you're still flying recreationally. There are a few apps that I could get you and set up with. One of which is an air map. It's like it actually is put your request in through the FAA for your flight, and that authorizes you to fly for that in that area for that particular time. So it's called Air Map. So that's one of them that you're going to want to look into.
Remember Air Map.
That's one thing that a lot of pilot drone flyers are not doing, and that technically are somewhat breaking the law, federal law, by not reporting their flight patterns or their flight time path. So that's one. Yeah, I do it all the time. Even if I'm in an area where it's open airspace and you don't have to, I still do. Just in case something were to happen. So there are a few things that you should do.
Does anybody remember this
I
baby?
keep us last night and subscribe to some.
Does anybody remember this baby? Yeah, I painted her. The bottom is a donut. Her teeth are pink and white. I don't know if you can see that with the camera. There's no teeth. Then I put cloth in her eyes. And then this wasn't supposed to be like that. The white was really runny. And Dad had it sitting a different way and it ran down. But there's red on the side. I don't know if you can tell. And pink up here. And then her nose ring.
Yep.
My turn.
But yeah, so I would definitely, there are a few things, Susan, that you can do to help protect yourself, but not too much. Warning, there will be a furry night at the meetup, Mayberry meetup. So Susan's saying there's going to be a furries night at the meetup.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yes.
I have a dinosaur mask.
Masks.
So,
Go ahead.
ready?
Put it on.
It's purple. That's purple.
She did this all pretty much all herself.
And then, if you can see the red, it looks like blood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here,
her
hold it.
teeth are bloody and her.
Let go.
She has scars and all that, and then she has a
Yeah,
scar on
it
her
has
eye.
scars like that.
On her
So
eye.
yeah, they did a little painting.
More like a lot.
A lot of painting. But yeah, so we are,
And this is me wearing it. Just
as you can tell, we're having a good time being full time here, and if you are able to do it, I strongly recommend it. It is great.
Sure.
The girls got to go. Oh, that's one thing we forgot to tell them. The girls got to go trick or treating on Halloween. We found a Fox Hollow Estates. I think it was Fox Hollow Estates. Was a Susan's saying, "Oh mercy, that mask looks like me in the morning."
Dinosaur?
dinosaur?
Or this
I
one?
think that one. But yeah, so we found a community that was doing trick or treating, and we checked them out on Google Maps, and we found that it was a very bougie neighborhood to be in. So we went there on Halloween night, and we did some trick or treating. And what we did was we got through it, and then we went across the street to an even more bougie neighborhood, and they literally
Yeah, the first one wasn't that big.
they had
You have another big bowl.
two bowls.
This one's
This one's already torn through, but two big bowls, and they were giving out like legit full-size candy bars and stuff like that.
Snickers.
And then there were two there was members of two different churches that were there. I don't know if they were the preachers lived there or what, but they had they had a really cool setup. Like the one was giving out they had a video going and music going, and then they had they were giving out cotton candy. They had a cotton candy maker. They had they were giving out hot dogs for free. They were giving out candy.
Popcorn.
They were giving out popcorn and water. And then they had it was really cool because they had a tent then set up that it was a prayer tent. So if you wanted to go, if you needed prayers or anything, you could go to the prayer canopy thing. And then so we enjoyed that a little bit, and then we went to do a little bit more trick or treating, and then we found the other churches set up.
This one was
And we were like, well, let's go over here and see what Jesus has to offer at this church. So we went over, and they had they were giving out, each getting out a bag of candy
and a little prayer card. And then they had a Kona Ice she chomped down
truck.
Free.
Yes, a Kona Ice, if the Hawaiian shaved ice. They were giving out Kona Ice shaved ice cups for free.
Imagine if we won the truck. That would be cool.
Yeah, like it was definitely awesome. It was a good way to end the night with that. One recommendation though is if you go trick or treating in Florida, make sure you take your bug spray with you. Erin got bit up. She almost looked like she had chicken pox. She got bit up so much. But let's see. Susan saying 104 is available. Tell them that the Camper Life New Horizons meetup, and
When is this next year?
she's got to have one of the tiny hands. Dang, bro, that's kind of wrong. No, that's just what we wanted to see what Jesus had to offer each one, and they both were very comparable to each other, so we were happy. Full size candy, yes. McGuire said we've done trunk or treat at our church, and it's amazing. Tons of people, lots of free stuff, loads of fun, but have never seen it in a neighborhood like you were describing. That's awesome. Yeah, it was it was a corner lot. The house was on the corner of these two really nice the main roads, and it was really cool. Like they had it going on. It was almost like a little block party.
Yeah, we did trunk or treat once. It was
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, we did trunk or treat with your school.
We did a black hole. Well, he did a circle, but I wanted like a slit.
No chance of bugs here in these cold temperatures. She must have been delish if bugs were all over her. Yes, she was delish because the bugs were all over her. Our old nursing a child bug saying our old neighborhood in Omaha shut the roads down to cars and had a block party with haunted house. It was amazing. Yeah, that was basically like when we got into that second, the it was called the Villages. It's not the Villages Ocala, like in Florida. There's a huge retirement thing. This is a different one, but they actually had Sumter County Police at the entrances. It's not a gated community, but they were at the entrances, and they were making everybody park because it was so big. Like they were making everybody park. They didn't want people driving around doing the trick or treating, except for the golf carts. And if you had a golf cart or one of those side by sides or a 4-wheeler pulling trailer with hay on it and people sitting on those, like they weren't even golf carts. They were like,
there was a tractor.
If you look up mud bogging on YouTube, and you see these golf carts that they put through the mud bogs, and you see these tires that are on them. Like these golf cart tires were taller than my truck tires. Like that's how crazy this place was with well-to-do bouginess.
Bougie, yeah. Kyle, that's bougie for you.
But it was definitely cool. Let's see. Yeah, that was definitely miss. I missed it. But anyway, the girls rocked it on Halloween. Yeah, so if you check it out, if on our Instagram page, we did post some pictures of the girls, how they were dressed and all that stuff. Super cool.
Give you one clip.
And then let's see. What else?
Swimming down here.
Yeah, swimming. Swimming pools are open. The swimming pool's open from 10 a.m. to dusk. Yes. We also gym and we also Jimmy on drone at the Mayberry meetup. So after we sell our Tennessee home, I'm getting a GoPro 9. Sweet. So you decided on the GoPro 9, Susan, and then the Mavic Mini. Got to wait for money. Understandable on that part. The Mavic Mini is definitely a great starter drone. Like the girls know how to fly. Like they can fly the Mini. It's that easy to fly. My next one, if I were gonna go at it again, I would actually probably go for the Mavic Air 2, which One Strange Adventure had just bought. They just released it. It's a little more expensive, but it has a few extra features on it to help prevent you from crashing your drone into trees and stuff like that. But the Mini itself, the Mini is going to do very well for you. We had some trick-or-treaters last night, but we weren't prepared. So Carrie said to turn the lights off. Pretty sure someone was standing at our front porch when we turn the lights out. Oops, as the McGuires. Hey, it's trick or treat. It's not always treat. Sometimes there's trickery involved.
Yeah, I saw this video where they were like, "Oh my gosh, we don't have candy, so we have to turn off the lights." There were kids standing right at the door, so they were sneaking on the floor.
Yeah, the GoPro 9 is already out.
We have these.
I think we have the faux pros that we got from the contributions of our YouTube followers.
On button, and that's how you switch to things, and then that's how you the OK button is how you
the only downside to those particular cameras are they don't have the stabilization that the GoPros have. So
and the sound is really bad too.
The sound's muffled, but if you have a decent editing software, you can stabilize in edit and turn up the sound and edit, but it still has the sound has a little bit of a muffle to it. But yeah.
Will I have to do that? Will I have to do that for our videos?
Possibly. But yeah. Nursing her child was saying hashtag get off my lawn at the McGuires. You should at least maybe I know toilet paper is finally off the valuable list, but you should at least maybe open a door quick and roll a roll of toilet paper down the steps for him. No, I'm not getting into that politics. Oh, so Aaron said about the voting. Mental New Horizons saying mental note: don't go trick or treating with the McGuires. So yeah, so voting. Make sure you get out and vote.
Vote twice because we can't.
Yeah. So I applied for my absentee ballot back in September and still haven't gotten it. And so it looks like I'm not going to be able to vote because we're not in our state of residency at this particular point. And they haven't even sent my ballot out. Air Force guy. Look at that. Who's Air Force guy? No. That's Paul, guys. If you haven't seen him, check his channel out if you're looking for a rig. He goes over a lot of reviews and a lot of information. The other day he was going over the warranties for RVs. So make sure you check out Paul, the Air Force guy, RV reviews and more. So hopefully you're doing well, Paul. Hopefully you're staying warm out there by Beckley's. We're trying to stay warm here. Wait. He's saying that he's heading to the Tampa show. Can't wait. That is in Paul. That is what. Remind me of the dates.
We're November.
We're in October right now.
No, November. Today's November 2nd.
Or November, yeah. We're in November. I can't remember when that was. We were planning on being out west. When that was, for some reason, I can't remember the dates, but we were planning on being out west. November 2nd. And now things are changing. If you missed it, if you came in late, we're going to Texas for December and then coming back to Florida this January, February, and March because I'm actually going to go to RVSA. It's a RV technician certification schooling. So that's what I asked him. So I'm going to become certified as a mobile RV mechanic. So while I'm on the road here, we can make some extra cash flow and keep this travels rolling.
What's guy's name?
Paul, Air Force guy. Oh, Susan's saying they went and looked at travel trailers, found 2 models that would work, but just don't know yet. The right one will pop out for you, and when it pops out for you, it will be good.
G-O-O-D.
It will be good.
G-O-O-D.
But yeah, I can't remember when Tampa show is, and I'm pretty sure some RVers channels are going to end up getting together again and doing another Tampa RV meet and greet. But yeah, we might actually, depending upon when it is, like I said, as long as it's not December, we'll actually be here in this area again. There it is. Thank you, Paul. January 13th through the 17th. We will. Yeah, we will be here. January 4th is when my schooling starts. So we will be in, and actually we'll be in the somewhat of the Tampa area. I'm going to be over in the Clearwater, like St. Pete area, for my schooling. It's a 10-week program. So I'm excited about that because all the stuff that I've already done on the rig, I was talking with the owners of the schooling about it and stuff, and they said they're excited for me to actually take my classes with them, just because I have some experience in DIYing my stuff. These dealers in southern Indiana don't have much selection on 30-foot travel trailers. You guys, if you get a chance, you should go see Paul, or at least get in touch with him and really go over some things. Last time we were down, they had a decent selection. When we drove past, when we were headed to Mayberry, he had some pretty decent selection out there. But or you can come to Florida if Paul doesn't have something. There's Lazy Days. Is crazy amount of RVs down in Tampa. I can tell you that for sure. The Tampa Lazy Days is humongous. We actually went there today, and we're just checking some things out. But it is humongous. Oh, the Rockwood and the Transcend. I love Susan. I personally love the Grand Design models. They just have such a great thing, and I love the fact that Grand Design's warranties still acknowledge full-time RVers. That's one big thing that Grand Design has to offer with their warranties. So that's definitely a good thing with them. So super cool. Like, you guys, I'm glad you're here with us. I know we started late and we are ending late here tonight, but we just wanted to give you guys an update on how we've been doing. Last week we didn't do a live because we had just gotten in with that whole with the whole blown tire situation, the second blown tire, and having we pulled into a Tire Plus. It's called Tires Plus. They had the RV tires, but their insurance policy doesn't cover RVs. So I backed in to their parking lot. They let me use their jack. They have a really nice floor jack. They let me use to jack everything up. And basically, when they were replacing the tire that had blown, since it was already off the rig, by the time I took another tire off, we basically switched, and then I took the next one off, we switched, and then when he was finished with the third one, I took the spare tire off and put that one in its place. So it worked out really well. It just took a little bit of time, and so we got in super late last Monday, and we could not make it to our live. Your absence disturbed our planned viewing and enjoyment last week. Unacceptable. Yes, I do apologize, but we took a 4.5 hour. It was a 4.5 hour drive and turned it into almost a 7-hour drive with the whole blowing of the tire situation. So it definitely, you guys, if you're traveling in any distance, make sure your spare tires work and are working. A, make sure there's air in them. B, and make sure make sure you have a good jack, or they make this really cool ramp, and I wanted to get it out. I wanted to have it here for you guys. Where is that? Did I put it away? I have this ramp that came with this rig when we bought it. It actually is a ramp. It's about 14 foot long, or inches long, and it's pretty steep. Like it makes my truck grunt to get the camper up on it, but you use the tire that's not flat and you roll it up onto this ramp, and it has a little belly for your tire to sort of set in. And what that does is it lifts a bulk of the weight off of the other axle where your tire blew out. So then I was able to get my small jack underneath there and jack the flat tire up the rest of the way. Make sure you have that, and make sure you have yourself a ratchet or one of those T-bone lug nut tools. And I have a backup too, because I broke my socket for the first time the tire blew. The first tire blew, I broke my socket and the actual socket part of my wrench. And fortunately, there was another RVer along the way that had one that I was able to get. Nursing your travel bug, do you guys have a tire pressure monitoring system for your rig? Right now, my tire pressure monitor system is my ears listening for a blow and my eyes on my mirrors watching for a blow. I've been looking into tire pressure monitor systems. I just haven't found the right one that I like. There's tons of reviews out there on them, good and bad. So I'm still working through some of them, especially after this tire incident happened. I like some of them that have the temperature reading too. And so that's what I'm looking more for, is one that has the air pressure and the temperature reading. So I just haven't found the right one yet for that. But yeah, let's see. Two sides work best. Yeah, that's cool. Susan and Paul are working things out here. That's super cool. Yeah, McGuire is saying priorities. But yeah, so we are definitely shooting for every Monday. But one thing I want you guys to understand is that Mondays are travel days when we are traveling. So some of those Mondays might be hit or miss for us. So we, just because of our travel days, as long as nothing goes wonky on us, we're able to do our lives. But every once in a while, we have those things happen for us that we won't be able to. But review real quick. If you haven't watched our video I dropped yesterday, it is a review on a Harvest Host that is stunning. It was our first Harvest Host visit on our way down to Mayberry, and just it's absolutely stunning. Like that, stunning enough that I did a review of it. So if you guys get a chance, check it out. Thank you, Paul. The video compliment. It is just out of this world. In Virginia, it's a Showalter's Orchards, and they have a hard cider winery there, or hard cidery. But then you can also get apple cider for those like myself that don't drink. They had regular apple cider. They had apple cider donuts. They had all kind of stuff that you could get, and it was just stunning. And the views, as gorgeous as the views were, like the McGuires are saying, nighttime, the stars were just unbelievable. We lost track of how many shooting stars we could actually see, and it wasn't even an active night. So it wasn't even an active night for shooting stars, but because you're somewhat out in the middle of nowhere, there was no light pollution. It was just absolutely stunning. Like you could see the Milky Way as well. It was that clear. But yeah, definitely check the video out. And just if you are a Harvest Host member, you got to plan to stay there on your way through somewhere along the way. It is definitely an awesome place to stay. Like we're gonna make sure we're on that path to come back home to PA, just to stay there again because it was so beautiful. We also stayed at one in Draper, which was also in Virginia. It's just short of the North Carolina Virginia line. It was too windy for me to do any kind of drone footage or any reviews or anything like that. So I didn't get that one, but we do plan on. That's another one that was pretty cool to go to. Like they even had a fire pit for you, that just like Showalters has a fire pit too, but Draper had wood for you that you could use. Didn't have to bring your own wood or anything. That was pretty cool for them. But we're getting to finally stay at some Harvest Hosts throughout our trips and stuff like that. And so we'll have more of those reviews as time passes as well. I have upgraded my batteries. I don't have a battery bank yet. I have one battery, but I also ended up with a small solar system that I will be putting up a video on that I installed myself. That gets us to we're able to boondock without our generator if need be. But yeah, so I got a lot of things coming up for you on the videos. I'll have another one to drop this week, and because of the amount of videos that we do have, I'll probably be dropping 2 a week for a little bit, because now that we are traveling, we have so much footage that I'm able to put stuff up. And then the RV Kids TV Junior that the girls are going to be doing, that's going to be in full effect here with coming up too. So make sure you check that out. We'll post a link to that channel, the RV Kids TV Junior channel for the girls, as soon as we post the first video. Paul, the Air Force guy, says hopes to catch up with you in January. Safe travels. Absolutely, Paul. We'll get in touch with you so that we can find out where you're at, and maybe we'll be able to hang out for a minute or two, and we'll go from there. Susan, so thanks for coming over, Paul. Susan's saying I have a huge library of videos. I need to put out several a week to get caught up. Yes, we do. Kyle Ryan, okay, everyone, love you all, but pain meds are setting in and losing energy real quick. LOL. Blessing everyone. Talk to y'all soon. Yes, love you guys. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for coming out and watching us, getting in touch with us again. Yes, and we do hope you feel better. If you guys want to know what we were talking about between Esme and Kyle, go over to KNR Destinations Instagram page. Thank you for tagging us in that. He posted a picture of what Esme sent Kyle, and hint, it is on the Getting Better Soon thing and his love of Batman. That's just your hints. So go over to the KNR Destinations Instagram and check it out. So yeah. All right. Well, we are on the top of the hour of our live time. So I'm gonna sort of kick it off here with you guys. Thanks for coming over and watching. Thanks for showing up late with us because we were late. And what we're gonna do is keep an eye out. Thursday at 7 is the tentative release time for our next video. It is one not to miss. And if you haven't checked out our previous one on our 5-star Harvest Hosts video, please do so after this live. Check it out. Make sure you like it. Make sure you leave a comment, and make sure that your notifications are turned on so that you can see when our videos are released. Don't forget to vote tomorrow. Either way, whichever way you're voting, it don't matter. Just vote. Let your voice be heard in your vote. Dorks, good night, guys. Later, everybody. Make sure you check out the Dorks if you have not. They are a very cool couple.
Cool.
And if you like the raw, uncut, unedited type of stuff, the Dorks definitely has that going on.
They mostly do lives, though.
Yeah, not lives. They're just like raw.
They don't do lives.
Yeah, they do the raw. Yeah, they just do like the raw, unedited stuff, which is super cool. McGuire's, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We will see. Make sure you check out our videos between the one we did yesterday and the next one's Thursday, and then we will see you Monday for our next live at 7 p.m. as long as we don't get any kind of other issues, because we will be moving to Largo, Florida next Monday.
So you're probably going to be on the road with us.
No, we'll be there by then. But yeah. So make sure you guys. Yeah, it's only an hour and a half away. All right, guys. If you're not traveling, be safe. If you're traveling, be safe.
Extra safe.
McGuire's will have popcorn next Monday. No tire blowouts because we'll be waiting. That's right. Knock on wood. Nothing happens since we have 4 brand new tires. We shouldn't have that issue. The truck has 6 brand new tires. We shouldn't have that issue anymore.
Apparently, Dad's head is wood.
Yes. If you're traveling, be safe. If you're not traveling, be safe. But most importantly, God bless. Love you guys. We'll see you on the next
See you
time.
to the out. We're having some troubles.
End.